Yeah, I think it's so difficult sometimes when you're down there and you feel like nothing's going your way. But that's the great thing, as you said, it's a team game. Somebody can step it up and get the whole team fired up.
One little thing.
I've watched you do that. Yeah, exactly. I know I've watched you do it. As I mentioned in Toronto, you definitely took that on your shoulders, and it was evident. Now, the big thing is, I gotta say, I'm looking at the brackets that we see in terms of the teams, well, the 1 through 7 that we know are going to be in tomorrow's competition. A couple of teams at the top are like all-star teams, honestly. Yeah. You look at the new Triggers down, you look at you guys. I mean, it's kind of incredible when you look at the skill and the level of talent that's out there. Are you ever times when you guys match up against a team and you're intimidated by the group talent?
No.
I would say if you had said yes to that, I would have had to smack you, honestly.
No, you can't go in there. You can't think another team is better than you. I mean, even if they are, don't say it. You just can't. I mean, you got to have confidence in your team. You know, it might sound cocky, but you got to have confidence in your team, all 4 of your members.
So,
you hear them saying this is it. This is their setup that they have to take over, and they have to keep control and not lose it. They're losing their setup so easily, it seems, especially in that construct game. They're losing it so easily.
To me, and obviously, you know, I see a lot of Halo, but it seemed like even if they got a really strong setup, they did it. And so the expense was that they were 2 or 3 guys were going to be down automatically, and they would have to fold, and it just gave Legend the opportunity to go on a run.
They got to keep their shields. They got to bait and switch. They got to use teamwork, and they got to help each other out. All of them got to stay alive, or at least 3/4 of them, to keep this setup strong. It looks like they're doing it too.
Well, knowing Legends, you know they're going to make it interesting. It's going to be a nail-biter at the end. That's just the way they seem to roll when it's really on the line.
Closing in on 30 seconds. They got to hold this setup. They got to keep on killing the Legends members if they want to win this game.
What do you think of the pickup of Legend Pimp for Legends? I mean, I was a little surprised at the whole thing that happened with the Classic and him being available, but
I think Legend's an extremely smart player. If he lacks anything in skill, he makes it up for in his decision making. I'm just watching him play against Breaking Point and against Antigravity. He's making some excellent decisions for the team. I mean, I don't think he was the worst player on Classic, and I think it wasn't a bad move. It was just kind of neutral moving on Classic's part. I don't think Legend deserved it all, though. He's an excellent player.
Yeah.
I've got much respect for the guy.
He's pretty impressive. We've had a chance to watch him a lot up here, and one of the things that I think it comes through is he really does have a great understanding of the game, as you said.
Yeah. Completely agree. Oh, God.
All right, let's do a push. I'm pushing over.
All right, well, taking a look at the score, 169 to 138. We got Legend still sitting on top, but now we have Antigravity making this one a game.
Legend's pulling away, though. Yeah, you got to kill. It looks like this is when they're going to try to break up the setup.
Now, legit, let me ask you this. When is the freak-out moment in an objective game? When is there too big of a lead, and how much time left on the clock?
I don't think there. Are you talking about like when is it impossible to come back?
Yes.
It's only impossible until there's no time. I mean, unless you're just getting completely dominated, you always have a shot to come back. One setup, one thing can influence the game entirely. So, I mean, it's not over at all until I think it's less than 30 seconds and you can't, and you're down by more than 30 seconds. So there's still both teams. Either team can win at this point, I'd say. It just depends if Antigravity takes control right here, which it looks like they have. They have 3 down. They can find the last member and take him out. Gandhi's over at camo. So
I mean, we've seen all kinds of things happen. Honestly, we've seen people get 50 seconds at a clip.
Oh man,
you never know.
Well, Eli's being taken down. Meanwhile, the ball's still in the hands of Severince. Gunshot laying down the fire. Top middle. He's taking on 2 players. He's taken down. Severince trying to stay alive down low, but no, everyone is killed. The last member alive was Eli. A great push there by Legends. It looks like we got 190 to 158 now, as Legends are extending their lead to 40 seconds.
There's going to be a guy underneath, probably. Don't let him fly.
Legends singing down.
Gandhi picking up the camo. Eli charging over. 2 minutes left on the clock. Great play there by Eli. He took down Gandhi, who had the camo, so the biggest threat from Legends is now down. Meanwhile, Gunshot was able to grab the ball from top middle. We're going to jump on board with Gunshot. He's taking some fire bottom green here, but he is trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
There's Best Man. Best Man came out reloading. Gunshot gets the best of him. He's taking fire from elbow. He's going to need some huge help from Severince, who just picked up a big down on Snipe 2, but he is killed as well, and now it's going to be up to Eli.
One shot elbow, one shot elbow. Elbows, one shot, look at top elbow. Gandhi.
They gotta help each other out right now. There you go.
One more fourth.
And now we got the
They gotta
sniper.
get some kills and they gotta pick up some ball time.
One shot,
Snipe 3.
90 seconds left on the clock. That's the big double.
3 down right now. They gotta get ball time. No one's getting ball time for him.
You heard it, legit. The man himself telling you, 3 down, not getting any ball time.
They're still not getting ball time. What's going
It's a
on?
huge mistake for them.
See, that whole play just is completely pointless.
And they're approaching mathematical elimination. And
Defy's
Defy's got the ball.
They gotta get ball right now. They gotta get ball right now.
Wow, you called it legit. That's just a questionable setup right there. You got 3 down.
They can still win it, but they gotta come up the clutch, like more clutch than any other time. They got
We will see if they can do it. The ball's still in the hands of Gunshot. He's running to the elbow behind the safety of Eli Sniper. He's going nuts with the Sniper bottom middle, picking up the headshot for the killing spree.
Oh no.
But no,
That's
Gunshot
it.
is
That's
taken
game's
down.
That's it.
Game's over.
I'll say it right now. Game over.
And we...
Looks like we're playing Legends.
It's like Defy's up because he knows something.
That was great. You know, they went out first round and they come back and they.
When it counts, you choke.
Oh,
Can't get lucky all year.
oh, best man.
When it counts, you choke. Well played by Legends.
All right, legit. Listen, I got to thank you very much for coming up and joining me. I got to get my man Farouk back in here. Everybody, that's legit from Straight Ribbon. He knows who he's playing tomorrow. It's the guys from Legends. Dude, have a great evening.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Oh, man. You know, so what a great series there for Legends. Antigravity, their season's over. They're obviously disappointed, but they didn't leave anything behind. They had definitely put it all out there. Puckett, what was your impression? What was the difference there in that final series?
That was an amazing match, and you know what? Legit just called it there. Anti-Gravity, I thought they were going to be able to come back in that very final game type, but they just made a few mistakes, not picking up the ball when they needed to. And Legends, you got to give them props. They went down to the losers bracket in their very first match of the night, and they fought their way all the way through to the championships, and they become our number 8 seed going into the championship bracket tomorrow. And now we got to check out the Old Spice Pro Strength moment of the match. It is coming from that man on your screen. Check out Best Man. He is here on Onslaught. Picks up the huge triple kill. Oh.
Somebody pressed the wrong button. Anyway, trust me, it was really good. I saw it.
I've never done that before, I promise. Oh, we're redoing it. You guys ready? Is the crowd ready? Let me hear some noise.
You gotta see this one.
Here it comes, the Old Spice Pro Strength moment of the match, coming from Defy in the air, picking up the big headshot, and then turn around for the double kill beatdown. That's how they got it started on Guardian Oddball.
Well, as we said, we had Legit up here. He knows who he's playing tomorrow. That team on the right there, Legends.
All right, don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got interviews coming up from you from the winning team. Also, bonus coverage in our Texas shootout, and we got a lot more. So don't go anywhere. It's ESPN Saturday Night. Legends takes down Antigravity and secures the 8th spot.